Don't lie or live a lie. Why not? Please keep watching this video for some very important and valuable lessons we all need for a life in life. To lie is to hide or reject the truth. The more you accept to lie and lie, the more it becomes all-consuming, living a lie, living with the lie. Why do people lie in the first place? To hide or reject the truth. Is the truth terrible? Lying is not accepting the truth to change or improve. We commit lying by not accepting the truth because we think it's too shameful or terrible. Isn't it important then to not let that truth happen? We all should protect and guard the truth, but only if the truth is good and correct, you might think. But if it isn't good and correct, we can change and improve it. Yes, we can change and improve the truth, but we should never lie to hide or reject it. When the truth is hidden, as it can never disappear, at most it can be changed and improved upon, a lot of problems stay hidden and can be fixed. It takes extra time and effort to hide the truth. For example, to do makeup to hide a facial flaw or acne, or to keep track of your lies to make sure the ugly truth always stays hidden. A good liar needs to have a good memory. The truth never changes by itself, even if you hide or reject it. What is true will always be the truth. But we need to accept that we can change and improve from one truth to another so that we needn't lie. A lie can keep you stuck in a web of false thinking that someone or something is unchangeable, as well as waste your time and effort, as we all should be accepting of truth, looking past cultural and our social norms and thinking outside the box. We all agree that it is a moral right for all and every human to be free to make their own decisions for themselves. Some people violate that chance or right by deciding they know what's good or bad, or what's the best for other people, and deciding for them through lying to them. Some people lie to make it hard for or stop others from correctly making their own decisions by lying about the consequences and other things. To do that, lies of all sorts, malicious, paternalistic, or white lies are often used. Even when you use paternalistic lies to protect others, consider these things. As none of us can be somebody other than ourselves, we are we, they are they. We're not really they for even a second. Not even a second. We shouldn't judge people we've never been. We're not. We can't know what's best for anyone. We can't even be sure what's best for ourselves sometimes. This is one thing to keep in mind when paternalistic lies seem to be an option. And there's one more thing. Some lies are hurtful and based on doubt that the other side is not matured enough or developed enough to know the truth. They might be considering that the other side is insane or mentally incompetent. For very young children who know nothing, it can be true and it's fine. But consider for anyone who is and can think in his right mind, come on, it's insulting. If a matured in brain someone finds out he had been lied to all his life about who his real parents are, for example, in an adoption case, no matter how paternalistically the liar intends, he'll be left with a bunch of questions that will boggle him, like why didn't he deserve to know the truth? It can come with other legal or health complications, surprises too, as well as feelings of grief or revenge. So to put emphasis on the right for all humans to make their own decisions and decide what's best for themselves, we should at most inform, suggest, or persuade them with the truth, but never using lies. Lies can deter chances of ever making the correct decisions, intentions, or purposes. I'll say more on this in a while. If you lie to someone successfully that fire is safe and cold, he will base all his decisions concerning fire on it until he finds out the truth. Then he'll feel betrayed. Thus, rejecting the truth can mean rejecting critical thinking, thinking based on analysis of facts, like fire is hot. Now, is it fair to not accept the truth when the truth is the root cause of a problem which has affected and will continue to affect so many others? Thus, lying in that way is a main factor contributing to so many problems. If we know the truth of a problem, we can fix almost any problem. Thus, the original motto of the Harvard University confidently stands as one word: truth. Truth can be eventually built over time. A great truth will be full of great and true actions and efforts. Let's take a look at some different cases of lying with their emotional aspects, some real-world examples. Lies with negative stories made up are inconsiderate, hurtful, and time-wasting. If you're going to lie to someone that his mother had a heart attack, his dog got run over by a car, or his house caught on fire, and your lie was successful, he is first going to feel bad, quite bad, and then be all over the place, spending his time and effort to do useless things, running, checking, and being crazy until he discovers the truth. He could have used that wasted time and effort to do much better things. He could have missed a golden opportunity, and it could have created a ripple effect of damages to all and others concerned. The poor and busy firemen may have already made their way over only to see the house completely fine for just one. If you lie to hide someone's mistake, he will get an unfair treatment to his advantage and may become selfish, thinking he deserves it. And especially if his mistake was never discovered, preached, or fixed away, it can stay with him and he might do more wrong with it. You can either feel guilty or not and accept to lie more and more instead. If you're going to blame somebody else and lie is his mistake, the wrongly accused person will get unfairly punished and have all the others completely misunderstand him. If you're going to lie to a whole team or group of people about it like that, everybody in the team with you, all of you will suffer wasted time and effort and sometimes a waste of purpose, all because of a lie. Every time a lie is successful, it misleads and strays away from critical thinking. And when a lie is found out, it comes with self-criticism and from others. So lying leads to damage and doubt about our confidence and critical thinking. Some people lie because they're scared of punishment from rules and regulations. When the rules and regulations are not communicated clearly and thoroughly down to the base, people will find it hard to accept them. If they fully understand and accept them, they will accept their fair punishment and at least try not to break them. So all those emotional aspects are bad. Just saying, because it's likely they can all lead to revenge. So what should you do after you've caused harm from your lies? At least accept it and apologize. You need to apologize at least, because otherwise the other side will think you accept your harmful behavior or deed as fine and not a problem. If they decide that's where you stand, they can assume that you will lie and cause the same or similar harm again and again. It will affect how they see you and your relationship forever. They will consider you selfish, harmful, and even guard themselves to maybe block out opportunities for you. So to avoid misunderstandings about you, rules and regulations and all these, you understand now the importance of speaking out. Always speak your truth. There is another very harmful type of lying. When you hide or reject your being and pretend to be somebody else. Such a case is, imagine you're a model and you lie you have heterochromia, two different colored eyes, to stand out among models to land a modeling job. You're robbing another model who actually has heterochromia over chances to stand out and get the job. Other than that, people think a person lies about himself to hide himself. If you lie to be someone else, it can mean that there's something about you that shouldn't be shown or accepted about who you are. So if people can't learn the truth about you, they won't know how to deal with you, and they don't want any bad surprises from you, so they'll always be aware against that. The more you lie, the more complications come with it, and it can turn into a mess with a manageable amount. In the best movie of 2020 Oscar-winning movie Parasite, the little son of a rich family always pretended to be Indian, so it made it hard for the family members to deal with him, especially as they were always so close to him. His big sister, the daughter, even mentioned that she was disgusted by him. The whole movie hugely evolved around unfairness, corruption, and the giant web of lies living a lie, which is where many problems arise from. It's important to always use critical thinking too and consider the outcome of a lie. That way, I'm sure you can find a balance between when to lie and when not to lie. So just start with yourself. No lies to yourself. Don't live a lie, just the truth. Let's lift each other up and use critical thinking to be the best versions of ourselves, to be ourselves.